Hey, besties.
Hey.
Welcome back for another episode of the Hello Bestie podcast. I'm Maggie.
I'm Tashima.
How you doing this week, teams, on this fine Tuesday?
Good.
Good.
Really, really good.
Awesome.
You know, I'm alive. Bless.
Indeed. You have any tea for the week, or would you like me to share mine first?
I can go first, I guess. I realized via TikTok that smelling like outside might be, I don't know if it's a southern thing, but I guess it's not an everywhere thing. Like, everybody doesn't have that where you smell like outside.
Everybody doesn't have it, or everyone just doesn't use that terminology for it? Because I just feel like if you're outdoors and go indoors, there's going to be some kind of blatant difference in fragrance.
Right. Well, I was watching this TikTok video, and this woman was basically saying that she didn't know that was a thing until she moved to Florida from up north, where she was like, she couldn't really understand why, like, her kids would go outside and play, or, you know, just, and that, I guess not everybody smells like outside either.
Oh.
Because I saw some videos where people were saying, like one guy in particular, he said that his wife never smells like outside. Like, they go outside, come back inside. His kids, he's like, ugh, he can smell it on himself, but his wife doesn't ever smell like outside.
Interesting.
And then in the comments, people are like, yeah, we don't have that. So I don't know if it's just they don't have it. Maybe they don't know what that smell is. Maybe they're very outdoorsy.
Interesting.
But yeah, I'm like, that is a thing.
Moving from up north, I'm like wintertime. Down here, I don't think it is much of a thing as it would be during spring, summer.
Right.
So maybe it's temperature, humidity, or something.
Yeah, maybe it's a seasonal thing.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because I don't know. All I know is a thing here, and I don't like it.
If you got a room full of people, someone comes from outside. It's
the first thing
they're like marks.
Smell like outside. You might as well have been sprayed by a skunk, and everybody's like, ugh, yuck. Like, kids, they play outside, they come back inside, and you heard me say it not too long ago. My kid, I'm like, ugh, you smell like outside, and they've only been outside for like 5 minutes.
I actually heard Erica say it, but she didn't use that term. She said she said, you guys smell like sandworms. That was her terminology that she used. Because she was just saying the abruptness of going from your day alone as a stay-at-home mom or just a person leaving work and going to pick up their kids.
Mm-hmm.
And just the smell, the noise, just the instant parenthood as soon as your kids enter the car. And she's like, they smell like sandworms.
like a combination of like outdoorsy, grassy, air, humid, sweat.
Yeah.
You're not even musky. You just smell like outside. But it's funny because when you're outside, it's like outside doesn't really have a smell.
Right.
But to come back inside,
you only smell
like
outside when you get indoors. That's
so I just thought that was really funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Mine is I got an alarm clock from my boys, and it is ineffective AF.
It's a struggle.
Yeah. I sent you a video of them just getting their good sleep, alarm, loud, obnoxious. Yeah. When I tell you didn't budge.
Yeah.
And they were so excited to get it. We took it out of the box. We practiced the alarm and okay, we're going to set it for tomorrow. Nothing.
Yeah.
And then I showed them the video later and they were laughing. It's a joke at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to get another one.
I've been on that struggle bus for a minute.
I really thought that my kids weren't going to fall into that because they're younger than yours. So I just thought, oh, maybe it's an age thing. No. It's just a sleep thing. These kids are built
differently. Yeah. These kids are very different. And I showed you which one I have. I have like the traditional bell.
Yeah.
Like it goes back and forth. The whole entire neighborhood can hear it. And it goes off for an entire hour.
That's wild.
And my son sleeps through it. Like, not like you said, like not like you're tossing and turning, you're disturbed.
No stirring, yeah.
You're just straight asleep. I mean, I am to the point where I'm about to get a pan and a wooden spoon and like,
Boom, 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 boom.
let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. That's where I am right now. That's how I have tried almost everything.
And really, it probably wouldn't even be the pan and the wooden spoon. It would be you saying, let's go,
Yeah.
that probably does it, that
Yeah.
lifts him out of sleep. Crazy. And I was thinking about getting someone that plays a song.
You might as well sing them a lullaby.
You were like, that's like dream music for them.
Talk about ineffective.
What was I thinking? I'm going to get into my first thread. Am I the asshole for wearing the joke bikini my friend got me? So it was my birthday a couple of months ago. Had a party, got some gifts. My friend Mandy bought me a super cute bikini. I liked it. Said thanks. She had ripped the tags off, but whatever. Anyway, went to the community pool with my roommate. Wore bikini. Got in the water. Roommate immediately is like, girl. I look and see that this bikini is now kind of see-through. Ha ha ha. Good joke, Mandy. Anyway, Mandy invited me over to her place to hang out with her and her boyfriend and a few others. Most leave and we're still hanging out. I'm like, hey, what if we get in your hot tub? I go change after them and meet her boyfriend in the hot tub while she's getting new drinks. I hop in. Immediately, he's looking at my chest. I pretend I don't notice and just make small talk. She comes out a few minutes after and just looks in shock. Eventually, she gets in. Is that the one I bought? Yeah, love it. I wear it everywhere. Make up some stuff about how I wore it to the beach, some party with lots of guys, etc. And she's just like, oh. We're in the tub for 20 to 30 minutes. Eventually get out and change. She approached me after and was like, I'm sorry, I thought you'd notice, but it goes kind of see-through. I'm like, yeah, I know. Why'd you buy me a fucking see-through bathing suit? She's like, it's a joke. Wait, you knew? So you just spent the last 30 minutes flashing my boyfriend on purpose? I reply, I'm just wearing my birthday gift you got me. Anyway, am I the asshole?
Oh my God. All hail the queen of passive aggressiveness. Oh my God.
I wouldn't have done it, but you gotta respect the petty. She's like, okay, bitch, you gonna get me a see-through bathing suit and try to embarrass me while I'm out somewhere? All right.
So
I'm
just
actually
to
really
go back a
comfortable with
little
my body.
bit, when she was like the get together for her birthday, that was just with her and her girlfriends?
Yeah, I was with her and her girlfriends, and this is her friend getting her like
Right.
a bathing suit that she knows is gonna be see-through when she puts it
Yeah.
on.
So like I've seen it where they have the swim trunks that dissolve. And like a girl will get that for her man and
I
be
didn't know
like,
that was a thing.
and then he gets in the pool and then next thing you know, he's like, babe, what's happening? You know, like the swim trunks are just like gone. I've also seen that where it's gone wrong because the person who's done it isn't taking into account that you're at like an apartment or a community pool.
Right.
Which it sounds like that was the case here. So I feel like when you do stuff like that, you have to know where you are.
Yeah.
If you're just your girlfriends and you guys have this kind of a relationship where this would be well received and you're at your friend's pool and it's just you all, ha ha ha, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds like you tried to play a joke when you guys were in a public area. And so she basically is like, fine, say less.
So basically, me and you, I have a birthday party for me.
Yeah.
You give me this bathing suit that you know is going to be see-through.
Right.
It's not a pool party. So you have no idea when and where I'm going to wear this bikini.
Oh.
Later, the girl is with another friend, goes to the pool, and then notices, oh, haha, okay, I see what she did there. So then she's like, all right, since you want to try to embarrass me, I'm going to wear this in the hot tub in front of you and your boyfriend.
That's messed up. I thought that when you said that I thought it was like a few minutes later we all got in the pool and they were still together. I didn't realize this. Like you
no,
gave
this was
me
like
this
3 different instances. Yeah,
and didn't say anything to me.
No, no, and that's what makes it wrong because some places that could be indecent exposure.
Exactly.
That can be like she didn't know.
Right.
So that's why I say I respect the petty. I wouldn't have got back at her like that.
Right. Okay. Okay. Then yeah. No, I don't think. I mean, it's tasteless.
Mm-hmm.
But so is you buying her a bathing suit that you didn't know when she would ever wear it.
Right.
It'd be different if we all know that, like, you're coming over and we all know that we're going to have drinks, charcuterie board, and hang out at the pool.
Just us girls.
Just us,
Who
because
cares
that's what
if
we
your
do.
boobs are out,
We drink,
right.
we lounge in the pool, and we talk whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be funny. We would have a laugh.
Right.
Like, knee slapping, fall over, but you give me a bathing suit as if it's a gift and I actually wear it?
Yeah, that's what it was. And you know I'm basically going to look naked after this, because, like, if the top is, your bottom is too.
Right.
So it's cool for her to walk around like that in front of other dudes, because, again, you don't know where she was going to wear this bathing suit, but it's a problem when it's in front of your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Basically, so.
But the fact that she was just like.
Yeah. That's why I said I wouldn't do it, but you got to respect the petty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game is the game.
She was body confident, okay?
Oof. God.
Like, yeah, he can see these.
I bet
Learn
he
your
was
lesson.
like, I'm surprised he stayed there. Like, I would have expected him to be like, you know what? I need to go charge, like, I think I need to walk my goldfish. I'll be right back. And just excuse himself from the situation and allow your girl to handle that.
Yeah.
I think it's just weird when you have the whole, like, you and your boyfriend and then
like a third wheel situation.
Yeah. And then you could, let's not. Like, I can see if it's a bunch of us, but that's always a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
And now you guys aren't even friends.
Yeah, she was a petty prize.
She that is somebody who you don't want to cross.
No, clearly.
Like,
she gives no F's.
Say less.
She gives zeros to do something like that.
I know this sounds weird. I'd love to know what she looks like. I just have to say it. Like, not that it matters. I just want to know. Like, I need to put a face to this level of petty. Like, what does this look like? You know, like the boogeyman. Like, you just want to be able to visualize. Like, what does this look like? Like, could you look at her and be like, she should have known better?
Right.
Or are you like, oh, I would have never expected her to do that? I just need to know. Okay, here's my thread. Courtesy of 6 Brown Chicks. I feel like, I've said this a long, long time ago. It's been a minute since I've read any of their content. I think it's safe to say this may or may not be real. It's hard to say.
Okay.
But they're still really funny, and I like to think maybe there is some truth.
Okay.
So, my younger sneaky link, I'm 53, she's 36, and I enjoy watching and recreating adult content. We've been linking at various motels for a year. We have fun and make recordings just for us. Our last date, she revealed that she loves me and wants to take our relationship to the next level. I was stumped. What level? Her. I'll be 40 soon, and I want more than this. I want a family with you. I want us to hold hands and walk downtown in public together. I want you to publicly claim me as your woman. And if you can't do that, I'm going to show your wife our homegrown movies. I agreed, but I also knew this was the last time I would see her. While she was on top, I told her, I'ma miss you. She snapped and choked me so hard, I was fearful, but there was hope in her eyes. I stopped fighting and pretended to be dead. Her. I'm sick of ending you niggas. She stole my money, phone, and left. She didn't end me, but did she end others? Should I tell the cops about this? I don't want my wife to find out, though. Advice.
Damn. Damn.
Isn't that hilarious?
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would he think that was a good time to say that?
Because he was thinking with not his brain.
Clearly.
He's thinking with his other brain.
That's something that he was thinking and it just came out of his mouth.
Like, damn, I'm gonna miss you. And she was like, oh yeah, because I'm finna put you under the ground.
Wow.
You wanna miss me? Everybody gonna miss you.
I mean, for her making that comment, sounds like she's done some dirty before. Sounds like she got some bodies, and not in that way. In that way, but not. Wow.
Then stole his phone, his wallet.
That's a trained criminal right there.
Yeah.
Huh.
Better learn. Sneaky links don't stay sneaky for long.
No.
As tempting as it may seem.
Just understand the assignment. This is not an actual relationship.
I think the only way it would work is if both parties, if they were each their own sneaky link.
Right.
Like, I think that's the only way you will ever have a mutually exclusive sneaky link situation that actually could work.
Yeah.
But if one person isn't in a committed relationship, you go first.
No, it's never not going to work out.
Time for some bad choices.
Bad choices. Let's get into it. If you could, would you like to have a sugar mama or sugar daddy?
I guess a sugar daddy.
It's such an odd question. Yeah, I would go sugar daddy.
That is an odd question. Would you ever take life advice from a psychic?
I would like to have a psychic reading. I've never had one before. I think I would only put stock in it if it was positive, though.
Like, play these numbers and
if
you're gonna
it's
win
negative,
the
I'd
lotto?
be like, la 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 la.
You lie! You lie!
What about you?
Like, taking life advice? No, I would say it would be like as much advice as you would take from a guidance counselor. You know, like it's
like a fortune cookie type of thing.
Well, it's like it's advice. I'm not going to take everything you say as law. It's
right.
more of like
general guidance.
You know, should I get right or left? Well, the decision is yours. You know, like, I don't know. That was
where they don't really answer the question.
Yeah, but I mean, if you tell me that I'm gonna meet somebody and they're gonna have like a tattoo of a cat and that this is my forever person, I'm not gonna go around the world looking for somebody who's got a tattoo of a cat to try to find out if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. If you were married, would you allow someone to have sex with your spouse for $50,000?
For $50,000?
Yeah.
No.
What would be the dollar amount? Because there's clearly a dollar amount for 50.
I mean, it's hard to say because I don't have a spouse, so I mean, I don't know. I can't speak towards my feelings to somebody I don't know.
I got you. That's fine.
I mean, for my ex, yeah.
Yeah, who cares about that?
I'm just joking. Just joking.
Oh, man.
Sorry, not sorry. What about you?
No, I wouldn't put a dollar amount on that.
Like, for no one ever?
No. I mean, me knowingly. Now, if you want to go out and do your own thing and I don't know about it, that's different. But, like...
What?
What?
What do you mean? If you want to go out and do... They would have to know because you'd be the one making the arrangement and getting the money.
No, that's what I'm saying. But in terms of, like, if there were a situation... People are like, oh, they probably out there doing their own thing for free. They probably out there having sex with somebody else for free. I'm saying... What I don't know is what I don't know, but me knowingly want to have... No.
For no dollar amount.
No. That's crazy to me.
Here's the thing. Even for my future person, like... Because I feel like sometimes pillow talk, you have those conversations. So I would imagine I would have had
that conversation.
Really? Oh.
Like, yo, somebody want to have sex with me. How much? No.
Because there are shows like that. There are people who will, like, little YouTube. You know, everybody's got a YouTube show. I mean, everybody has a YouTube show.
I'm possessive in that way, and I think I have gravitated towards males who are possessive of me in that way. So, like, that type of conversation would never be a...
Like, if somebody walked up and they had a suitcase full of $1 million and they're like, 1 hour, would you consent? Because the thing is, like, this other person has the right to say yes or no too. So, like, if you said yes or no, like, let's say you said yes and your spouse was like no, then it would be no. But if you said yes and they were like, let's get this money, and then they did it, like, yeah, let's get this money.
I don't know.
You've done it for free. Like, let's go ahead and get a milli.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
saying what you don't know, you don't know. But if I know, now you're tainted. Like, I don't want that. It's been yeah. That's how I am with it.
It's been with everybody already anyway. By the time they get to you,
not after you're married. It's supposed to be yours after that.
But it's already been around.
But that's different.
How?
That's different from us being married in a relationship, committed to each other, and now you're doing this with someone else.
For a milli?
Yeah, for $1 million.
All right, let me ask my
I just don't think certain things come with price tags, personally. That's one of them. Seems like
highest bidder, please. Have you ever had adult relations with a coworker?
Yeah.
Oh.
My ex.
Yeah, I was like, what?
My ex, yeah.
Yeah,
we used to work together, and then, so yeah.
It just got really boring.
Sorry. Sorry it turned into a marriage with children.
Yeah. I was like, oh, juicy. Do tell.
All right, this is interesting because I know it's not going to work for this dollar amount, but since your price tags kind of change with some things.
Yeah, they do change.
Would you drink a cup of human blood for $5,000?
No. No. No.
Any cost?
No.
Okay.
Because just like, you know, if you're
like, thank God, like, this girl has like
the taste of blood in my mouth.
Give her $1 million, she will do just about anything.
I do have. We established in another episode. I do have boundaries. Blood in my mouth being one of them. Because like if you know, cut your gums if you're flossing or something like that, like the taste of that, ugh.
Yeah.
I could a cup. No. Have you ever shoplifted?
No.
Okay.
This is taking a long time to say yes or no.
I've never gone and deliberately like taken something and put it in my jacket or in my pants, but you know, I may have forgotten to ring something up on occasion. Oops. I mean,
I don't think that counts.
Okay.
Okay. If you noticed that you had gotten something that you didn't pay for.
No. It's mine. They say possession is 9/10 of the law. Whatever 9/10 is.
He was like, take this L, bitch. Sorry.
Yeah, you got it. Y'all be fine.
Have you ever accepted a late night booty call?
Yo, you up? No. Yes.
No. I know. I haven't had many opportunities. No. Have you ever said I love you and not heard it back?
Probably.
I have, but not in the way that I think this card means.
Yeah.
Like I've done like a I love you and then someone hangs up before they realized I have, like that type of thing. So
no, that's not what
that's not what they mean. No. But no, I haven't. I don't recall.
I don't think I ever said it, but in my younger days, I used to think I was in love with everybody. And, you know, looking for love in all the wrong places.
Gotcha.
So I wouldn't say like that I said it and didn't hear it back, but I may have felt it and it not be reciprocated.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah. Hence booty call type.
You know. Circle.
Yeah, you know how that works. Y'all know how that goes. Just, you know. Again, the game is the game. But I know now. Fool me once. So thank you, besties. As usual, we had a blast. Let us know if you have any Reddit stories you want to send our way, any juicy stories that you want us to read. If you have any advertisements, because your girls need to level up their coins, let us know. The email is in the link or in the description box down there. And yeah, we will see you next Tuesday as always.
Bye.
Bye. The way you looked at me, I was like, oh.
I need to figure out what to do with my face. I'm just like,
you need to be a hype man. Like for everything that I say, you need to be like, description below.
You know what I always think is funny on YouTube videos? They're like, right here. There's nothing right there when they're doing that.
Really?
When they say down
There is. You don't ever see it pop up and it disappears?
Sometimes, but not always.
Oh.
So I think sometimes they try to do things, or they're like right down
And it
here.
doesn't work out. And you go down below and there's nothing
So
there.
when you did that, I just thought like, mm-mm.
It's gonna be down there. It always is. Our email is always down there.
It is.
So yeah,
is.
there's lots of information down there.
So just keep pointing down there too.
I opened this bottle of wine thinking that it was because I was when I was doing the pineapple thing, it says to let it dry out, and then apparently it just kind of like, I don't know, it's like I have no gnats, and then that one thing, all of a sudden I had gnats.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know if they just come from somewhere, because I don't see them. Like I got rid of them, and then all of a sudden I had them. So I had the wine thinking it was going to trap them. It didn't fall for it, so maybe they're evolving. So then I have this bottle of wine.
Wait. You poured wine into
It's
something.
a glass.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Now, just...
My God, the ways you insult me are just like, just as I think this is where you were going to stop this bullshit, you then always take it a step further.
Like, this bitch trying to serve me like her natural wine.